Today we're going to talk about something that rarely gets the spotlight, but absolutely deserves it. You've probably heard about collagen around here, just a little bit. We're practically drowning in collagen creams and collagen powders and collagen promises and collagen induction therapy. Collagen, right? But it's elastin. Elastin is the unsung hero that gives our skin its bounce, it gives it its stretch, and it gives it that youthful snapback quality. Today, I am going to give you 6 things that you can do that will help to build new elastin, but primarily help to protect the elastin that you have now. All right, so what is elastin? Let's just start with the basics. Elastin is a protein that is in your skin and it acts like a rubber band. It is what lets your skin stretch and it's what lets it bounce back into place. So imagine like pinching your cheek. If your skin bounces back pretty quickly, that is elastin doing its job. Now, if it takes its sweet time or it looks a little slack, that is a sign that elastin is on the decline. You can also do this test like on the back of your hand. That's a really great spot to check for elastin. I tell you, let me know. It's also a sign of hydration, but it's a sign of elastin on the decline. So while collagen is going to give your skin its firmness, it's going to give your skin its structure, elastin is the one that gives it the flexibility and the resilience. So you want to think of your collagen as the scaffolding and the elastin as the bungee cords that are holding it all together. Elastin lives deep in your dermis. So that is the layer of your skin that is under the skin that you see here. This is your epidermis. So your dermis is that next layer down, and that is where elastin lives. It is made by these tiny little hardworking cells called fibroblasts. But here's the twist, you guys. Your body does most of its elastin making when you're young, like pre-25 young. And after that, production of elastin kind of drops off and starts to decline pretty rapidly after 25. Over time, elastin breaks down, especially with sun exposure, pollution, life. And since your body isn't replacing it, your skin starts to lose its bounce. You might see sagging around the jawline or the cheeks. You might see thin, crepey skin, maybe on your chest or on your neck or the back of your hands or maybe the inside of your arms. Generally a loss of firmness, even if you're not wrinkly yet. You might just see that the skin looks a little bit more crepey than it used to without any wrinkles necessarily. So the question is, why is it so hard to fix? Why can we generate all of this collagen and do all this stuff to induce new collagen, but elastin seems to be harder? This is the part where a lot of brands will overpromise. Elastin is very hard to rebuild with topical products. The molecule is too large to absorb through your skin, so there are no elastin creams. Your body isn't going to churn out fresh elastin like it did when you were young, but you're also not going to put any topical on your skin and it's going to feed it elastin. It just does not work that way. So instead of trying to slap elastin on our skin, what we need to do is protect what we have. We need to preserve the surrounding structures and we need to stimulate the skin to act a little bit younger. So I want to get into the ingredients and the tools that are actually going to help with that. I have 6 things that are definitely going to help to preserve and protect our elastin and will actually also help some other things in your skin to be healthy and look its best as well. Number 1 is going to be retinoids. Now, you do not have to use like tretinoin or high strength. You can use retinol, retinaldehyde, or tretinoin. In fact, I recently came across a study that talked about low dose retinol and how it had a very positive effect on our elastin. So I want to encourage you that whatever retinoid you are using, use it consistently. It is going to help to stimulate those fibroblasts that we talked about, those little engines, and that is going to mean more collagen, and collagen supports elastin. Remember, it's the scaffolding supporting the elastin. So products that you can look for, low dose retinol, you can look at Photozyme 0.3, you can look at the Medicate 3, you can look at any of those lower dose retinols, especially if you can't tolerate higher dose retinoids. Those will be helpful. But if you are on a retinoid already, use it consistently because it is going to help boost collagen. That's going to help to support your elastin. Next one is going to be vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is going to help to protect your existing elastin from free radical damage. So this is going to help you long term. It's going to help your skin to behave more youthfully. You can look for any version of vitamin C that works for you. So L-ascorbic acid is great. You can look for tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, THD ascorbate. You can look for any of the other derivatives. An antioxidant like vitamin C is going to help to neutralize the things that are constantly attacking our collagen and our elastin. Number 3, copper peptides. These are like a pep talk for your skin cells. It's going to encourage them to repair, to rebuild, to stay resilient. I love copper peptides. I am all in on them. I think they do such a good job of helping our skin to repair itself. Now, those are not the only peptides. Copper peptides are fantastically good for elastin, but other targeted peptides, so we're talking matrixyl, argireline, peptide complexes, these are going to signal your skin to rebuild its support structures, including elastin. So remember, anytime you can rebuild elastin, that is fantastic. But if you can help to rebuild the support structures, aka collagen, that's going to help to support that elastin. So they're kind of obviously hand-in-hand situation with collagen and elastin. Now, the next thing that you can do is incorporate DNA repair enzymes. These do not build elastin, but they protect it. You can think of them like a maintenance crew that is fixing the UV damage before it ruins the foundation. So it is going to help to vastly protect our elastin because the damage is being fixed before it can mess with the existing elastin and collagen that we have. Really, really an important leg of the table in my skincare routine. And finally, the final product that I would recommend is SPF. Now, this is the biggest of all of them. UV rays are elastin's worst enemy, arch nemesis. If you do absolutely nothing else, you should be wearing sunscreen because that UV damage is what is breaking down our collagen. That's the support structure for our elastin, but it's also breaking down our elastin, among other things that it is doing. There are so many fantastic sunscreens on the market. You just got to find one that you really like and wear it consistently. So let's talk about some tools and treatments that you can do that can help your elastin. Now, I would say there are 2 at home that are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. Number 1 is going to be LED. I've talked about this for years. I think I made a video like 5 years ago about copper peptides and LED and how they can help with elastin because they can. It is probably the easiest, the lowest invasiveness, the whole thing. It is definitely something that you can do. If you have a mask, get it out and use it. The other thing that we can do is microneedling. Now, microneedling is going to create obviously a micro injury that is going to help to stimulate collagen. And again, collagen is that support system for our elastin. So microneedling is one of those things that can really, really be helpful for our elastin as well. Now, I would say microneedling plus LED is like a match made in heaven as far as collagen induction, as well as lowering inflammation and then helping our elastin. I do have a microneedling course coming. It's going to launch on September 10th. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. I have some exciting announcements around that. So here's the bottom line, you guys. Elastin equals bounce. Less elastin equals sag, slack, and skin that just doesn't snap back like it used to. You cannot magically replace it, but you can protect what you've got. You can slow down the breakdown, and you can create the kind of skin environment that encourages firmness and resilience. Skincare is never about perfection. It is about intention. It's about consistency. It's about understanding what's actually happening beneath the surface and doing our best to support that. Let me know down below, what are your favorite tools in your toolbox for helping with bounce, for helping with elasticity, for helping with collagen induction? Do you have a favorite copper peptide? What's your favorite retinoid? And I'd love to know if you knew that super low dose retinol can actually help with elastin, because honestly, that was one of those that really encouraged me to encourage you to use that retinol. If you can tolerate retinol, then use what you can. And if you can't tolerate higher strengths, use a super low strength, because that's still going to do some really good for your skin. I hope that you are having the most wonderful day. I hope you learned something. I hope you take away from this something that will help you and your skin to be its healthiest and best. And until next time, I hope you protect your bounce, and I hope you take care.